The last two divisions of this year's U.S. Capital Classics are coming up, and that's going to be the 18 and over overall championship for black belt swimming point sparring, followed by 18 and over men's open weight point sparring final. So we've got two fighting events to end the night as the fighting judges take their places. The chairs are for the competitors as this will, the competitors and or coaches as they approach the stage.
All right, so the ladies are coming on stage, and did we mention we had Katerina Herman versus Alexi Jimenez as our final?
Katerina Herman in the black of John Paul Mitchell, followed closely by Cameron Dawson and, of course, Damon Gilbert, coach of Team Paul Mitchell Sparring.
And Alexi with representing Top Team USA.
Coached by El Java.
Yes, that's right, El Java. Very intense coach.
Yes.
He and I have had some great exchanges over the years as coach and referees. Love it.
Oh, well, you haven't been in the ring with him. That's
no,
an
I don't want to be in
experience.
the ring with him. I'm saying in fight, brother. I'm smarter than that.
All right, so the equation that Alexia has to figure out is getting past the long legs
officials group
of Katerina Herman. Oh, yes, a great
Look at that.
panel
Our
of
center
officials.
referee, Miss Holly Perry, leading the action. Oh, we got, confirmation, 1 point for Katerina.
That was for an exit, it looked like.
John Politi and Terry Kramer working the other corners as officials.
And as I mentioned before, you've got to get past that lead leg.
It
is going to be a task.
Herman goes up 2-0.
She should have thrown the body punch. That was the moment she should have gone right there. And that moment's hesitation cost a point right there.
Absolutely. Katerina was on that opportunity. It's execution.
Now, see, when you have a competitor that has such great leg control, the worst thing you can do is stand directly in front of them because you're giving them all the options there. You want to make them turn their bodies, cut a sharp angle, or either you try to knock that leg down. There's nothing that says you can't. Directly contact that foot, push it down, and then follow up with a point. Now, competitors that have that kicking ability, you're working on your slow kicks. So if it does happen, you can bring that leg right back up. And there was a point that was scored by Lexi. Great job.
Sitting duck if you sit in front of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's an easy way to put it.
You're playing a guessing game that you most likely will lose.
You're going to lose with Katerina Herman. I mean, and obviously Alexi's a world-class fighter. You know what I mean? Like she's a great point there. I mean, 4-1 is the current score, by the way, with Katerina up. But yeah, you can't throttle right there in front of her. Generally, not the right idea.
Good earn of the point by Alexi.
First on that point. Nice job.
Oh, hook kick over top. Did it score?
Didn't catch.
No.
That was close.
All right, round one in the books. As the competitors get a little bit of water and get some great advice. If you were Coach Damon Gilbert, what would you be telling your fighter now?
If you're Damon, for Katerina, I think I would encourage her to press the action during the first half of this next round with that leg, keeping the leg up, the lead up, and firing, being a little bit more aggressive offensively. I know that you tend to play a certain game depending on your build, but Alexi showed her counters and her speed are going to make a difference. Those 2 points she scored were really within range where Katerina could have let loose with the kicks and scored, right? But she beat her to the punch. So I think she needs to be a little bit more aggressive off the distance.
I would suggest a whole lot more movement from Alexi, cutting some angles, giving a fake here and there. You're gonna have to be active to get around that leg of Katerina Herman.
Definitely not sitting back and watching Alexi, right?
No, that's the path to not success.
Right on. Yep, no confirmation.
No confirmation. All right, looks like a little bit more pressure is being brought by Alexi, but of course, Katerina's right there with that leg, and she can toe tap right away, put that leg down and bring it right back up. And the danger is not only to the head, but she can shoot it to the body as well.
Oh,
Getting confirmation for out of bounds. 1 point awarded to Katerina
all
Herman
right,
for an
confirmation.
exit.
We got 1 point. Is that for the pop out?
That was for
I
the
believe?
exit.
Okay.
Yes.
Making sure.
I mean, the ring, you really can't see it from the angle that we're at. The ring is relatively small. You need to know where you're at in it, especially if you get pushed back with kicks. As you see, Katerina played a little defense right there. High, low, take a guess. I would, with my lead hand, I would try to hold that. You can grab for 1 second, pull her into a body punch. Let's see if that's exactly what happened right there. But you know what?
Wow, I watched that point get called by the coach. I love those moments. He called it as she rotated to him, and she must have glanced at him because then she threw it and scored.
Exactly.
Wow.
Keeping an eye on your opponent
job,
and
Alexi.
keeping an eye on your coach, too, to get advice. A lot of time your coach can see something that you can't because you're in that moment. So she's playing a little hand tag right now with that leg. But you know what? Man, slap it down. Challenge them. And if you don't have a spin, I mean, at this point, you got to have those counter techniques to get them to get her to put her leg down. Counter spin. She's used to being spun on. Her lead attack weapon is that front leg. But you know what? Give her a little something to think about. Saying, I'm not going to let you do this.
Hey, great, Alexis. Great job off the time to step in. That last point Katerina scored, that was a big point. That was the biggest change.
And a close comeback, competition there, but it looks like Katerina Herman is going to win another grand championship.
Hey, great. That wound up being a very strategic, great fight from those ladies. Very nice to see. Great kicking, great movement. Awesome. Love that. And great job by the officials getting it right.
And who else but Maggie Messina to give a trophy? and she's calling for Alexis. Come back on stage. Look, I want to take pictures.
Hey, come
on
here.
back.
I want
Female
you to be
Fighters
part of
Matter.
this
That
picture.
includes you. There we go.
Yeah. I love it. That's what's up. All right, Maggie Messina giving out the award, and your overall women's grand champion, Miss Katerina